Welcome to my digital memoir. For my digital memoir, I reflected on a particular book that I remember reading as a child. I read this book for the first time when I was in about 4th or 5th grade. I remember seeing this book on the shelf of our school library during one of our library visits, and I remember seeing Misty the pony on the cover of this book, Misty of Chincoteague by Margaret Henry, and I was immediately attracted to the book. I wanted to check it out. I wanted to take it home and read it. It was a little long and hard to read for me at that age, so I do remember asking my older brother and my parents to help me read. It was a time when I loved horses. I was obsessed with ponies, so this book automatically drew me in. I remember, the first chapter you find out that the story takes place on the islands of Assateague and Chincoteague Island off the coast of Maryland, Virginia, and I remember reading this and connecting it to my own life. I remember reading about Paul and Maureen, the main characters of the story. They're siblings, and I also have an older brother. And I remember reading the story and thinking that I could relate to Maureen. And I remember playing with my brother. We've always been very close. And so I was able to relate their stories in this book to my own life. And for over 10 years now, ever since I was little, my family has been going to Chincoteague Island every summer. We spend parts of our summers there. And I remember the first summer that we went, I thought about Misty of Chincoteague, and I remember looking out at the beach and seeing the ponies and meeting people there, locals who live there, and really thinking about the story all the time, and thinking about how, wow, I'm in the exact place where the story takes place, and I could be looking out at Misty of Chincoteague right now somewhere in the distance. And I remember feeling so amazed, and it was so interesting and fascinating to me that I was in the place where the story, one of my favorite stories takes place.